Hello everyone, I am The Writing Soul and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a fitness update slash more like status quo as well as my fitness history and story. So let's get started. When I was a child, I was kind of always a little chubby. I'm going to insert an image here of me as a child where I have a little bit of a stomach. It's not anything crazy, but as I did get older, I did get a little bit chubbier. I did find some pictures of myself where I was on the thinner side, which actually was a bit surprising. I've had this perception of always being the chubby kid, which I probably was for the most of my childhood. But as I got older, it definitely started to affect me more. Going on to high school and to college, I definitely weighed more than I do now. Not egregiously or anything. I will insert an image here of either myself in high school or in college, where I weighed anywhere between 150 to 155. I definitely was heavier than I am now. I'm in more shape now. I can do a lot more. Like I was weak. I was like so out of shape when I was in high school and in college. I never necessarily like lost the weight that I wanted to. I was focusing more on weight loss and not on like actual exercise and not so much on what I was eating. So I didn't really lose much weight at all when I was in college. And actually, while I was in college was when I was at my heaviest, which my heaviest was like 170 to 175. It definitely showed. I gained all that weight because food is delicious in Morocco. So if you ever go to Morocco, beware. And then when I came back, I ended up losing that weight again and getting back to my status quo back then of like being 150 to 155. I've never been like a thin person. I was never like a huge person either, to be fair, to be clear. But by no means was I an athletic person. By no means was I an active person the majority of my life. I am very much a bookworm, and if I was doing anything, I was reading. Well, I tried out for softball once in like the 7th or 8th grade. It was horrible, horrible. So to talk a little bit about now, fitness is something that I struggle with a lot. There was one point in my life actually about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now, where I was at my thinnest. I weighed 127 pounds. I was able to squeeze into a size 0, which was ridiculous. I'm not saying that like a size 0 is the goal or anything. I'm just trying to give an example of how thin I was in comparison to how I was before. I was doing a lot of calisthenics, like body weight exercises, minimal weights. So the focus was just body weight at home workouts. And I was also not eating carbs after 4 o'clock to lose, because my focus was to lose weight at the time. I was just like tunnel vision and wanting to lose weight. I was also taking carb blocker, which is supposed to help in the digestion and processing of carbohydrates. I was, doing my protein shakes in the morning too, my smoothies. Through that, I was able to lose almost like 20 pounds to get down to 127. And then I'll insert a picture here if I can find one of how thin I was at the time. So quick snapshot. Again, I'm 5'5.5" and I currently weigh 144.8 pounds. And according to my scale, I'm at 20.4% body fat. Again, for complete transparency, I tend to fluctuate between 144 and 146, which is actually progress because prior to a few weeks ago, I was stuck between 147 and 150, so kind of like my old weight, even though my body looked different than it did before, whereas I'm a lot more active now, so my body looks different even though it was the same number, but I'm not like muscular or anything by any means. I wish. That's part of the goal. I'm also going to do a little bit of a physique update as well as what I'm planning to attain this year. As you can see, I will be focusing on my upper body. My arms are pretty round and soft with no definition, which I want to improve, and I also want to have a flat stomach. Essentially, what I want is to definitely have a flat stomach, be toned. Ideally, a six-pack would be amazing. The only reason why I focus on a six-pack is because I struggle with fitness. It doesn't seem like it's even possible, so for me, it's like the ultimate challenge. Along with having more toned arms, as you already saw, they are my most challenging area. Anytime I put on weight, the fat goes straight to my arms. So that's definitely something I want to do. I want to have definition in my arms. I want to be able to see it and just have like guns, okay? Be looking like Michelle Obama with like her arms are amazing. That's like life goals. I do plan on using carb blocker again as part of my fitness journey. I'll also be focusing on not eating carbs after 4 o'clock since that did help me so much in the past. I am also going to be researching other types of diets and other ways of eating to get weight loss and also to be the most nutritious as well. And also weight loss, as you probably know, can be daunting. It can have its ups and downs, and sometimes you have negative days and other days you have positive days. So to help me stay focused and to help me keep that hunger, that motivation, that desire to just keep going even when I don't feel positively about my journey or myself, is my fitness journal, which I shared a blog post about it in December during Vlogmas, which I'll link down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you know, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's see if I can reach these goals by mid-June. That would be fantastic. So that gives me about 6 months, which I did lose 20 pounds in 6 months before. So let's see if I can get some definition, get a six-pack. Stay tuned. I'll be updating you guys frequently. Also, follow me on Instagram because I will be putting a lot of that up there. I love using Instagram stories, so you'll get a lot of informal updates there as well. See you next time.